across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV. From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, all across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV. From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, all across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV. From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, all across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are 4 News Radio. From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, area, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV. From Abuja to Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, all across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio. From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, all across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV. From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, all across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV. From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, all across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV. From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, all across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24. To Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are 24 News Radio TV. From Abuja, Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to all across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make news. We are 24 News Radio TV. From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, all across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV.
lovely morning to you. Many thanks for joining us on the newspaper review today on 24 News Radio and Television. Let's take a quick rundown of the major stories. Nationwide alert FG warns of 5-day flooding in 19 states. First holdco set to dispose shares after Otudeko's exit. CBT fears surge after decade worst WAEC exam and result. 60-year-old Nigerian found dead with stab wounds in UK flat. 2027 elections. Atiku Obi reject controversial party registration bill. Presidential jet gulp 26.38 billion naira in 18 months under Tinubu. APC Adeleke trade words over governor's 2-week absence. These and more will come your way in the course of this newspaper review. My name is Grace Nwafo. Stay tuned. Yes, beginning with the first story. Nationwide alert. FG warns of 5-day flooding in 19 states. The federal government has forecasted heavy rainfall over a 5-day period that may trigger flooding across 19 states and 76 locations. The warning issued on Tuesday by the National Flood Early Warning Systems Center of the Federal Ministry of Environment called on stakeholders and residents to take urgent precautionary measures. This comes as devastating floods struck Ogun and Gombe states on Tuesday, with other states including Lagos, Plateau, Anambra, and Delta also affected by the disaster. For the full report on that, the Punch newspaper is your guide. And still coming from the Punch, Anambra threatens crackdown on parties violating 50 million naira campaign fee rule. With the November 8, 2025 governorship election drawing near, the Anambra State Signage and Advertisement Agency has intensified its crackdown on political parties yet to comply with the mandatory 50 million naira campaign permit fee. The fee imposed by ANSA grants political parties the right to erect billboards, posters, brand vehicles, hoists, and engage in other outdoor campaign activities. Journalist on Tuesday at the agency headquarters in Oka, ANSA Managing Director and Chief Executive Tony revealed that only 5 out of the 16 in the election have complied with the fee. For the full report on that, newspaper is still coming from the Punch. First hold court set to dispose shares after Otudeko's exit. First Holdco plc has announced plans to sell a 25% stake in the company that was recently transferred to a special purpose vehicle, RC Investment Management Limited. According to Bloomberg, the managing director of First Holdco, Wale Oyedeji, disclosed the development during an investor conference called Investor Conference Call held in Lagos recently, held by Barbican Capital Limited, off-market transaction to RC Investment Management Limited. For the full report on that, the Punch is still your guide. And this one says CBT fears surge after decade worst WASE results. Nigeria's education sector is once again under scrutiny following the release of the 2025 West African Senior School Certificate examination results, which revealed the worst performance in a decade, as WAEC defends its new anti-cheating measures and digital transition. Stakeholders identify foundational issues that must be addressed. For the full report on this, the Punch newspaper is your guide. I think that is so for the full report, you should check it out. This one says 60-year-old Nigerian found dead with stab wounds in UK flat. A 60-year-old Nigerian, Nkiru Chima, has been found with multiple stab wounds in her apartment in Romford, United Kingdom. Punch Metro learnt from a statement on the UK Metropolitan Police website on Tuesday that the police received a distress report from the British Transport Police at around 7 p.m. on Sunday, prompting them to visit the apartment. The statement added that upon getting to the apartment, they discovered the lifeless body of Chima with multiple stab wounds. For the full report on that, the Punch is still your guide. Okay, and then we'll take more stories from the Punch and other newspapers after this break. Stay with us. All right, welcome back and taking some other headlines. We have 2027 elections. Atiku Obi reject controversial party registration bill. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has faulted the House of Representatives bill seeking the establishment of the Political Parties Registration and Regulation Commission, which aims to register, regulate, and monitor the organization and operation of political parties in Nigeria, although the ex-vice president lauded the initiative to strip the Independent National Electoral Commission of the powers to register and regulate the activities of political parties. He warned of the financial implications of creating another public institution given the economic realities of the time. For the full report on that, the Punch newspaper is your guide. And this one says APC a delicate trade words over governor's 2 week absence. The All Progressive Congress in Osun State on Tuesday accused Governor Ademola Adeleke of abandoning his duties and disappearing from the state for over 2 weeks without officially notifying the public or transferring power to his deputy. The party described the governor's silence as abnormal and questioned who had been running the state affairs in his absence. But responding swiftly, Adeleke spokesperson Olawale Rashid confirmed that the governor had traveled to the United States to attend the wedding of his nephew, global music star David Adeleke, popularly known as Davido. For the full report on that, the Punch newspaper is your guide. And heading over to the Vanguard newspaper, 2027 Obi single term pledge raises dust. The polity was astir yesterday over the persistent promise of former Anambra State Governor Mr. Peter Obi to do a term of 4 years and quit if elected as Nigeria's president in 2027. Obi, who flew the flag of the Labour Party (LP) in the 2023 presidential poll and came a close third behind President Bola Tinubu of the All Progressive Congress and Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of the is not the only one making the one-term pledge. Former Rivers State Governor Mr. Rotimi Amechi and former Vice President Atiku Abubakar have also made the promise, but Obi has been re-emphasizing the issue and cited who did the term and left indelible marks in the United States and the Britain. For the full report, the Vanguard newspaper is your guide. And this one says oil and gas NMDPRA moves to unify safety environment regulations to ease compliance. In a bid to enhance the ease of doing business in Nigeria's midstream and downstream petroleum sector, the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority (NMDPRA) has commenced the process of merging 3 separate regulations on safety and environment into a single framework. Speaking at the opening of a stakeholders consultation forum on the proposed midstream and downstream petroleum safety and environmental regulations 2025, the authority chief executive, Engineer Farouk Ahmed, said the consolidation would simplify compliance and reduce regulatory complexities. For the full report on that, the Vanguard newspaper is your guide. And still coming from the Vanguard, 2027 Benga Hashim movement swagger Bika over Tinubu's second term. Ahead of the 2027 general elections, the Benga Hashim Solidarity Movement and the Southwest Agenda for Ashwaju Swagger yesterday disagreed over the re-election bid of President Bola Tinubu, while the Benga Hashim Solidarity Movement said the People's Democratic Party in the Southwest will be at the forefront of effort to unseat the president in 2027. Swagger said that Tinubu has been fair to all parts of the country in the last 2 years and deserves re-election in 2027. The Wenga Hashim Solidarity Movement, in a statement by its Southwest coordinator, Alaji Abbas Olaniyi, backed the proposition of PDP leaders in the region who distanced themselves from Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Mr. Yeson Wike's endorsement of President Tinubu. For the full report, the Vanguard newspaper is your guide. Some says states versus discourse. Commissioners accuse EEDC of reducing power supply in Enugu. The Forum for Commissioners of Power and Energy in Nigeria, FOCPEN, yesterday condemned the ongoing power outages in Enugu State attributable to a deliberate action by the Enugu Electricity Distribution Company PLC EEDC to reduce supply in the state. EEDC based decision on the recent tariff order issued to its subsidiary company, Manpower Electricity Distribution Limited, by the Enugu Electricity Regulatory Commission, which reduced Band A electricity tariff from 209 kilowatt to 160 kilowatts effective from August 1, 2025. For the full report, and that the Vanguard newspaper is your guide. This one says Doyin Abiola, former Concord MD and MKO's wife, dies at 82. Dr. Doyin Abiola, renowned journalist, former managing director of National Concord, and wife of the late Chief MKO Abiola, has passed away at the age of 82. She died at 9:15 p.m. on Tuesday following a period of illness, according to family sources. For the full report on that, the Vanguard is your guide. And away from that, this one into the political space and environment. Don't insult us with toilet project. Akwa Ibom Communities tells Eno. Essit Eket Liberation Group EELG, which comprises people of Essit Eket local government area of Akwa Ibom State, has rejected Governor Umo Eno of the state's promise to deliver toilet facilities to the council as part of the governor's Arise agenda in the state. For the full report on that, the Vanguard is your go-to. And this one coming from the foreign scene and still from the Vanguard. Iran executes man convicted of spying for Israel. Iranian authorities on Wednesday executed a man convicted of spying for Israel, passing information about a nuclear scientist killed during the 12-day war with Israel in June. Rosberg Vardy was executed following judicial proceedings and confirmation of his sentence by the Supreme Court. For the full report on that, the Vanguard is your guide. And this one coming home, police officer 8 others killed in renewed attack on Benue communities by herders. 9 persons, among them a police officer, have been killed in a renewed attack by suspected armed herdsmen in communities in Agatu local government area of Benue State. Meanwhile, there is tension between the Igede-speaking people of Oju and Obi local government area of Benue State and their neighboring Tiv communities in Gwere East and Konshisha local government areas following the killing of two middle-aged men, Jonathan Oga and Gabriel Ogodo, from Oju local government area by suspected Tiv youth at Ulam communities in Gwere East Council of the state. For the full report on that, the Vanguard is your guide. This one says flooding move now. Lagos government tells Lekki Ikorodu Ajegunle resident. The Lagos state government has issued a fresh warning to residents living in low-lying areas across Lekki, Ikorodu, and Ajegunle to relocate immediately to higher ground as more flooding is expected due to intensified rainfall this season. For the full report, the Vanguard newspaper is your guide. Now let's take a quick break, and when we return, we take some stories from the world of sport. Yes, welcome back from that break, and now heading over to some stories that made it to the front pages from the world of sport. This one says Falcons plead for pride, not prize. Abiodun. And still coming from the world of sports, BJK Cup, Nigeria trash Ghana to record second group win. Lookman clears Atlanta locker. Birmingham plots a bomb hijack after Ipswich medical. Son Heung-min set for record $26 million move to LAFC in MLS. This one says Naomi Osaka cruises past Vitolina to reach WTA Canadian Open semis. Ajayi unfazed by favorites ahead of world champs. The Tigers intensify Afrobasket preparations. Okonkwo Wakama rewrite Afrobasket history. This one says Joshua eyes Ronaldo signing with new football agency. And that's the much you can take from the world of sport. For the full story on that, you can check the Punch newspaper. All of those headlines are coming from the Punch newspaper. And thank you so much for joining us today on the newspaper review, today in the dailies on 24 News, radio, and television. Do stay tuned for more programs will be coming your way in the course of the day. My name is Grace Wafo. Have a lovely Wednesday.
From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, all across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV. From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt, Enugu to Ilorin, all across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV. From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto